Hello friends! This is week 2 of my 1-year-long Tony Robbins results coaching. The first session was underwhelming, and today I just had my second one. As I was expecting, things are starting to move. We're switching to a higher gear. The coach gave me an assignment last week to write down the options I have regarding coming back to employment, creating the coaching business, or a mixture of both. This was a huge decision to me. It created a lot of tension, and this was the first thing I brought to the coaching session. I wrote down all the options twice, quite an overachiever, with the pros and cons. Now, it didn't feel good to do all of that. I felt a lot of resistance. I've been walking around with this heavy decision to make. It was abstract on the back of my mind and I couldn't move forward. So facing it now, it created a lot of tension, even more tension. Nevertheless, I stuck with it with this simple, straightforward exercise, and a few days into the week I started to see opportunities. I started to add more options, and I started to see it's not black and white. I don't need to make this decision now, like this cut-off decision. It's not between my IT job and my coaching business. I've been in the IT industry for more than 15 years. I'm not ready straight away to discard it. I love a big part of it. I like my nerdy colleagues, I like the projects, the creativity, solving interesting problems with really smart people. I'm not ready to completely discard this. In the same time, I have this new coaching practice starting up, which really fills my heart, and I feel this is in the zone of my genius. How can I decide between these two things? I cannot, and I am deciding not to decide. What I'll do instead is use the next couple of months that I have of my maternity leave and see what opens up. When the time comes, I'll sit down together with my partner, my manager, and we'll come up with the decision that's right for me, for the company that I work for my family, and for my baby most of all. But once this heaviness was lifted, I felt a lot of energy and enthusiasm. I approached already a couple of people on LinkedIn. I started to freshen up my network and I started to discover new opportunities. What I loved about the coaching session today is that it started with a celebration. My coach, Kate, she asked me, "Kate, what is it today to celebrate?" And I already had this insight to bring and to celebrate. I added to it the second insight. During this week between the first and the second coaching session, the tension was so big that I decided to just take a pause. It was enough. I am tired of figuring it out all the time, 24/7. So I decided to take a day off, and the day after, my appointments, they get moved, and I suddenly had 2 days off. And this was enough for me to take a break from this decision, to start working on my blog, to look into the videos that I have created, upload some of them. So completely switch the mentality. And after these 2 days, I already felt the enthusiasm coming back. The enthusiasm for coaching, for approaching potential clients. So this was my second insight and second thing to celebrate. take time off. My coach Kay, she called this my emotional bank. I was filling up my emotional bank, and it indeed felt like filling up my battery. Very often we run, we do things, but we forget to fill our emotional banks. As an assignment today, I have to further fill up my emotional bank. I choose to dance for 10 minutes to my favorite music. Further assignments are to approach 5 more potential customers, freshen up my blog so that coaching is something that pops up. That's something that I do, I am developing, I'm offering, and it's really amazing. All in all, it feels much more now like an emotional gym. A gym where I come, I have my emotions, decisions, heaviness, energy, suppressed or active, and I play it out. And after that, I leave the gym, which is a coaching session, and I feel like I have now the energy to deal with the other things waiting for me outside of it. And thank me for putting my gym clothes and doing the workout, because it feels better afterwards. And that's the analogy I will bring to my future clients. It is an invitation to join this safe space, to explore what is heavy on you, to explore what you want to do, and to come up with a plan or insights so that you can recharge your batteries and go out and do what's needed to actually achieve it. And with that, I leave you to your business, and I'm going to do my assignments now. I'm really enthusiastic about them. See you in next week's video.